Welcome back, lottery fans. Today I'm going to show you a pick 4 lottery strategy that is winning in several states right now. I've been tracking this for multiple different states, but I'm going to show you two different states and one country where this rundown is working. Now, we've done this rundown before, so for those of you that have seen my videos, you might recognize this rundown. But I'm going to show you the at least two of the several states that I've seen it working in, and one of the countries I've seen it working in. And then, of course, I'd love you to go and try it in your state, in your country. Let me know in the comments below if it's working for you. If you like videos like this, where I show the rundowns that are actually working right now for various different states and countries, please give me a thumbs up and definitely leave me a comment below. Let me know which country or state you want me to track for you, and I'm more than happy to do some videos later on for those countries as well. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Now, the lottery strategy that is working right now is the 369 strategy. So I'm going to go ahead and I'll show you how to do the 369 strategy if you're not aware how to do it. And we'll start off with the first state that I've been tracking, and it is Tennessee. And particularly the Tennessee evening, the cash for Tennessee. And I noticed this started working. The base date that I've been using is 5/21. That's the date where I've started off, and everything seems to stem from there. So I'll go ahead and I'll do the rundown for you using the results from 5/21, and I'll show you where it's actually been hitting as well up to date. So the result for 5/21 in Tennessee cash for evening was an 8426. Now to do the 369, what we do is we add the our number in this left-hand column down here. So we do 8, 4, 2, 6, like so. And then we go ahead and we do a +3 in this column, a +6 in this column, and a +9 in this column. And we don't need the translated grid for this one. This is working without the translated grid. So we'll go ahead and fill out this. So what we do is we take this 8, 2, 4, and 6, and each number we add 3 to it for the second column here. So 8 plus 3 is 1, 4 plus 3 is 7, 2 plus 3 is 5, and 6 plus 3 is 9. Then we go ahead and we take the next one and we add 6 to the original number here. So 6 plus 8 would be 14, so we'll just take the 4 from that. 6 plus 4 is 10, so we take the 0 from that. 6 plus 2 is 8. And 6 plus 6 is 12, so we'll take the 2 from that. Now lastly, on the last line, what we do is we add 9 to this original number here. So 8 plus 9 is 17, we'll take the 7. 4 plus 9 is 11, we'll take the... 4 plus 9 is 13, we'll take the 3. 9 plus 2 is 11, we'll take the 1. And 9 plus 6 is 15, so we'll take the 5, like so. So that's our base grid filled out, starting on our base date of 5/21. Let me go ahead and show you then for the last couple of weeks where this has been hitting with these numbers in the Tennessee evening for. So it starts off on 5/22. That was our first hit. So the very next day, and our result was a 9125. And when we look on our grid, we go ahead and we have 9251, so a base box number right here. Now for this, for numbers to qualify as working within any of these rundowns I do, they have to be connected. I can't take a number from this corner, a number from this corner, a couple from the middle. They have to actually connect to each other in a box manner. So that's certainly I can go through, and if they weren't connected, we'll get a lot more hits. But I like to maintain that they have to be connected for that to actually happen. That way they follow one of the patterns that we've done in one of our previous videos. So our next one was, we actually had a bit of a wait for the next one. I really thought it wasn't working until, but it really started kicking off at the end of May. And in 5/29, our next result was a 2528. And when we look on our grid, we actually have 2582 right here. So this pattern here, another L-shaped pattern in the grid right there. Then on 5/31, our result was a 9305. And when we look on our grid here, we actually have that pattern here, 9503. So 9305, 9503, the box number right there, these numbers here. Go ahead and switch to highlighter so it's a little bit easier to see the next ones. Then we had on 6/1, Our next result was a 5875. And when we look on our number here, looking for 5875, we've got this here. So 5875, these numbers here, 7585, 5875. So these numbers right here, all connected. That was our next result right there. Then on 6-3, we had a 2731. And that was actually all the way down the left hand side here with a slight dip in. 7312. 2731, 2731, right there. 731. And then finally on 6-5, we had the result 4218. And when we go ahead and look on our grid, we have another L pattern here. 2481, 4218. So this L pattern here, that was great. So we had 3 L patterns in there that all hit. So the L patterns are definitely hitting well with this rundown for the Tennessee Evening Cash 4. So there we go, there's the Tennessee one. Let me go ahead and show you, let's go ahead and jump into the country next, and then I'll show you the last state after that. So the country that, well, several countries I've been tracking, but the one that actually stood out to me is actually the Philippines. And the reason why it stood out to me is the Philippines actually only has a pick for drawing about 3 times a week, I think. And of the last, I believe the last 8 drawings, I think 4 of them have hit. So very, very popular pattern, hitting very well now with the Philippines. So we're doing the Philippines, and we're doing their, I think they call it the 4-digit, is what they call it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below. And their pattern actually started working on 522. So we just need the one result, we don't need the translated grid. And on 522 their result was an 8094. So go ahead and fill that in that first left hand column here. And then we'll do our +3, +6, +9 pattern on that. So +3 in this first column would be a 1, 3, 2, and a 7, and +6 would be a 4, 6, 5, and a 0, and then +9 would be a 7, 9, 8, and a 3. So as I said, out of the I believe out of the last 8 drawings, we actually had 4 of them hit in the Philippines with this rundown, which is actually pretty good if you're considering 50% of the time this rundown has been working over the last 2 weeks in the Philippines. So that's a really strong turnout. So our first result was the actual very next result was 424. The next drawing, they had a 6134. And if we go ahead and look on our grid, it's actually right here. This one here, this box right here, played box 6314. 6134, there's that box number right there. Then we went ahead and waited a week, and we had on 531, we had our result was a 6371. So when we're looking at our grid, we're looking for the 6371, and we're actually finding it right in this box again. Almost all the same numbers with the exception of the 7. So 6371, 6371 right there. These 4 numbers here. Then on the 3rd of June rather, 6-3, we had a 7243, and that was right here, 3274. This box number right here, 7243, 7243. Those 4 numbers there. And then finally on 6-7. We had a 4635. And that's what we actually use exactly almost the same boxes again, 4635 right there, 4635. So this box here, this box of 1, 4, 6, and 3, those were actually used quite a lot within these hits all right now. So I would definitely focus on these 4 numbers here. These are definitely very popular, and certainly the center ones have also been hit up pretty hard as well in the Philippines. So there we go. Pretty good showing from the Philippines there. But let's go ahead and jump into our last state. I'll show you where the 369 pattern is working on our last state. And the last one we're going to go ahead and do is California. And California only actually has one pick 4. I believe it's called I think it's called the Cash 4. You have to correct me, but so there's only the one drawing. And their base state was actually the same as the Tennessee base state. It was 521. So as always, we don't need the translated grid. We just need that one result from 521, and it was a 0567. So we'll put that down here in our base numbers. 0567, and then we'll apply our +3, +6, +9 pattern to that. So on the first line, that gives us a 3, 8, 9, and a 0. And then on the second line gives us a 6, 1, 2, 3. And our last line of the +9s gives us a 9, 4, 5, and a 6, like so. Let me go ahead and show you where that's now been hitting in the California pick 4. And our first hit was on 523. Result on 523 was a 3678. And if we go ahead and look on our grid here, we're looking for the 3678. And we actually find it right here. 7686. Sorry, 78. This one here. Ignore that line there. 3867, 3678. That was our hit right here. This one here. And we go ahead and on our next one, we had a 525. We had another hit, which was the 3796. So looking on a grid again, looking for the 3976, and we see that right here, 3976. So this number here, right there, all connected. So we had that one right there. Then we went ahead and on the very next day, 526. Oops, 526. Our next result was a 1947, 1947. So, and we actually had that right here, 7914, right here, 7914, 7914. That box hit right there. Go ahead and change the highlighter so we can spot the next one. And then on 530, our next hit was a 0237. And that was actually right here, another L pattern here. 7032. Right here, this L pattern here, 0237. So we had that L pattern hitting again. The L pattern seems to be pretty popular with this rundown. I'm noticing it in several different places. Then on 6-2, we had a 1860 was our next hit. And that was actually right here. It's actually a straight hit, 1860, all on a run there, 1860, right there. And then finally on 6-5, our most recent hit was a 7921. And we actually saw that right here, another straight hit, 7921, right there, all in a row, 7921. So there we go. Very popular pattern in several different states, several different countries right now. California definitely hitting in this bottom quadrant and in the central quadrant as well. So definitely pay attention to those numbers if you're playing in California. So, but definitely go ahead and try the 369 rundown in your country. As I said, it seems to be hitting pretty hard, pretty well in a lot of different states and a lot of countries right now. So I'll be interested to know if it's working in your state, in your country. Definitely leave me a comment down below if it works for you. Do some backtracking, test it out. Definitely give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe to the channel. Share the video with all your friends, all your lottery friends. And I'll see you on the next one. Good luck.